So far away, Lucas, we're here with a special announcement from one of our sponsors, The Woolman.
The Woolman. Is that what we're calling John now?
It's what he calls himself in his emails to me now. I think he likes the nickname we gave him. So far away, Lucas, do you recall a few months ago now, we played a card game called Lady's Choice, which I have in front of me now?
Yeah, I do remember we did a really fun live stream.
Also, I'd like to apologise if anyone can hear any banging in the background. That's because the office I am in is currently being refurbed.
So what you're saying, Carl, is there's a lot of banging going on in Big Wangers HQ?
Yes, there is, but it's not happening in Big Wangers HQ, it's happening around it. There's no banging happening here, unfortunately, today. But, unfortunately, I guess, for the sound recording purposes. But, do you remember the game? Do you remember, we had a good laugh? It was like 2 hours of us just absolutely losing our shit playing this card game.
Yeah, it was me becoming like the dandiest gentleman quite a few times.
Yes, and do you recall... is that picking up on your mic? I'm really sorry, John. This is the only day I can record this, and the office is being... I told the people in my office, do you need to move to a new space for recording? So, no, I've got this week off, we're all ahead on everything. And I got this email, oh, God, no! People don't know, we should set the scene. John Chambers, aka The Woolman, has sponsored a couple of videos in the past because he runs a store that sells wool. And making perhaps the most lateral move I've ever heard for a businessman, he decided to make a card game, Lady's Choice, right here. And he reached out to the channel to promote it, and he asked us if we'd play it on stream, which we did. And it's been many months in the making now, but the game and the Kickstarter that he started for it are all finally complete, and he has a few things to announce. First of all, thank you very much to everyone who pledged their support. He was blown away with the amount of people who were interested and just the overall tone of the evening when we played the game. There was a good couple hundred people there in the stream for a while, and John was just really excited, and I believe he stayed up till 6 in the morning, just pounding energy drinks, playing along with us.
Yeah, it was a good night. Fun was had by all.
And other things I'd like to announce. The first is that the live stream of us all playing the game can be found at the link below. So if anyone out there is curious what Lady's Choice is, you can see what John describes as the best representation of what the game is right there, because it's a couple of friends playing it with a few drinks. And I want to say we had a good laugh, especially when we discovered Nisha is just the pup snuffer. Just Nisha pup snuffer. Anyway, and he's sent me an email with a few things he'd like to announce, a couple of which are exclusive to fans of the channel. So the first we have is that we played Lady's Choice with our crew on camera. He sent me a bullet pointed list because he knows I'd forget. Where the viewer must click to see it, so below, or maybe on screen. I think we can do that at the end of the video.
We might be able to put a card in, yeah.
Yes. Why the viewer would want to see it? Well, do you not want to see the Big Wangers crew getting drunk playing card games? That's it's probably one of the funniest evenings we had because it was right after the pandemic, so it's the first time we could all hang out in person. We just got drunk and played a card game. And he's also asked me to announce that this video is pre-recorded and is going to be released after all of the Kickstarter copies have been shipped. So everyone who got a Kickstarter copy, you should have it in your possession right now. It's winging its way to you from Australia. And it says, as of April 20th, 21 backers cannot receive their game because they won't tell John where they live. So tell the Woolman where you live and you'll get your game.
It's I need to send you this thing you paid for. No, I'm not letting you know where I live. No.
You know what? I respect that move. I'm going to pay for it, but I'm not going to tell you where I live. So imagine that, Just Eat or something, order a kebab, and it's I'm not telling you where I live, though. You got to guess.
Come and find me.
And most pertinent to today's video, 251 copies of the game are still for sale, and that's a common thing when you produce merch or any sort of product, is that you always print more or make more than you will need.
Of course, yeah.
For refunds, defects, people asking for an extra one because there was a problem with it, or deliveries going missing, what have you. That's something we personally have experienced. Right behind this camera, which I can't show because I have to leave the frame and it'll defocus everything, we have a couple dozen t-shirts from merch deals we've done in the past that we just got sent as extra.
Yeah, it happens, and it's just the contingency plan in place, isn't it? You'd be stupid to not do it.
Exactly, and for anyone out there who wants one, John has advised me to let you all know that they will be shipped within 1 business day of ordering. You might be wondering, why are you reading from a list, Carl? It's because I trust the Woolman.
Yeah.
Because people who've maybe seen our sponsors before say, I thought you didn't read ad copy. I do, when it's from a guy called the Woolman.
And it's not ad copy, it's just here's some details that we need to get right while we're talking about.
Yeah, and they need to be right as well, because if I get them wrong, I'll have to re-record this video, and I'm on holiday in 2 days. I'm literally recording this 2 days before I take 14 days off. And he says here that the games will be dispatched from Australia within 1 business day of ordering. The copies will include, and here's something that people maybe didn't know, there's a special Tommy Wiseau card going to be included with these copies of the game. And that was something that John decided on the day. And you can see a picture of it behind me. And it's a special one-off card that will be added to copies ordered by fans of this channel. It will never, ever be reprinted or included in any other copy of the game if they do reprints or what have you. That's a special card for you, our audience at home. Inspired by, I think, our most enduring meme, just maybe it's vampire.
It's still weird because like that was before I joined the channel. I still don't really have reference point for that. I just know that that's like a joke on the channel.
I don't even think it was that funny, but it's the thing we still get like 4 years later. But so I guess our fans like it, and if you do like it and you want a special, exclusive bit of collectible paraphernalia related to the channel that no one else will ever have except the several hundred people who've already got one, because that's the thing. I don't have that card. Because I have a copy of the game, but I don't have that card.
But we got sent like the prototype to play with, like before the Kickstarter got funded, yeah.
And the Tommy Wiseau card is one he added as a Kickstarter reward. And finally, this is related to us, on the same day the last copy is sold, Fiend, us, will receive $500.
Oh, okay.
Just as a bonus. And it says here, this is prepayment for a sponsored video for the next card game that he's going to make, which is not going to be released until 2023 at the earliest. But we get the money early because John trusts us.
As long as the next one's not like dude's choice.
I think it's gentleman's choice.
Gentleman's choice is fine, but like I'm thinking like dude at a nightclub's choice.
Dude at a nightclub's choice. Do you know what that'd be? That'd be just chaotic nightclub photos, the card game.
Oh god, yeah.
If anyone doesn't know what we're talking, go look up chaotic nightclub photos and just see.
That's not who we're sponsoring.
That's not who's sponsoring, but it's really funny. Can we like? I just look at it and I think, when's Corp coming up on that?
Oh god.
There are so many photos from Corp that could end up on that Twitter page. And then finally, John would like me to repeat where you can find the video. That's like, at the link you can find below, and also where you can buy one of these last few remaining copies of the game, including the exclusive Tommy Wiseau card. And that is at, I want to make sure I get it right, because it's not .com, it's .au, because he's in Australia, and it is choicegames.com.au. That's the bit that throws me off, the .au at the end. Australia just superseding everything.
They should do. Like, have you seen the things they've got to deal with over there?
Exactly. That should be a game, shouldn't it? Like, ladies' choice. It's just like Australians' choice. It's like, do you want to go fight, like, the koala in the pain bush, or shit on the toilet covered in black widows? It's like, what do you want a fist fight to go get your milk? Is it like the buff kangaroo scratching its testicles, or is it like the 45 like cane toads?
Oh god.
But thank you, John. I'm really glad to hear that your Kickstarter campaign went well, and that you're looking forward to sponsoring another video in the coming months. He's even said, like, when Christmas rolls around, he will do his apparently now annual wool sponsorship at Christmas.
Oh wow. Okay.
So you've not heard the last of the Wool Man. But thank you once again to John and our fans for supporting him.